We're living in a world that you never know what you're going to wake up to anymore. I woke up this morning, I got my coffee, I kissed my daughter, I talked to her for a few minutes, and you go downstairs, and what the fuck, you open up the computer, and I got to read the fucking, what's that chick's name from Three's Company?
Not Sally Star, Susan.
Susan, whatever, is 73, and she's having fucking sex fucking 4 times a day. I need to know that. I need to know that I'm happy for you, whatever your fucking name is. What's her name? Suzanne Summers. Suzanne Summers is having sex 3 times a day by lunchtime. First of all, listen, I'm like you. I'm 58, and I have a hard time looking at my dick because I'm getting old. I can't imagine what a 70-year-old twat smells and tastes like at this point in the game. Suzanne, you're good looking, but you're fucking 74. Stop. I mean, this is what you got to wake up to. A 74-year-old telling you she's having fucking sex. That's great. What's your pussy smell like? Panty liners and fucking piss and whatever? Are you fucking crazy, Suzanne Summers? I woke up and I thought about that image on the computer. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with the world? Every fucking day is something crazy. Suzanne Summers. What else fucking happened? Something else happened that fucking, I sat there and I couldn't believe it. Oh, Krispy Kreme is giving you a fucking donut if you get the vaccine. Whoa, fuck, I'm running down there now to eat one of those old donuts they throw away to the homeless people at night. That's what you're going to get. Can you imagine? What fucking incentive is that Krispy Kreme is going to give you a fucking donut? You want an incentive to me? Give me a fucking lobster tail. How about a ball lick? If you get the COVID test, they have like fucking Suzanne Summers and a 74-year-old pussy giving you a fucking ball lick or something like this. What the fuck is going on? Every time you open up the computer, it's something fucking different in the morning. You're like, did I just read what I just fucking read? Am I just fucking going crazy? Or is it? Black Sabbath has a song, Am I Going Insane? Tell me, people, am I going insane? And I got to tell you something. That's how I feel sometimes by the shit I'm reading. Suzanne fucking Summers. Unfucking believable. I have sex 3 times by lunchtime.
Three's Company.
Good for you. Good for you, Suzanne. 74 years old. Your fucking saggy titties and your saggy fucking pussy. Your clit hangs down low and shit. It's a fucking nightmare. I just, who the fuck would say that in this time? Like, that's going to make my mental health better. I'm happy for you, Suzanne Summers. But now to get to the fucking thick and the heavy, man. Monday blew my fucking mind. I was having a great day. I was busy as fuck. And I got bad news from 2 fucking fronts. The first front I got bad news from is my daughter started softball. It was fucking tremendous. She started her first fucking practice Monday night. Guys, you don't know what it's like when your life comes full circle. And some days you'll all be in my position when you're older. And you get to look back at what you've done and what you haven't done. And how your life is gone, and it's just great that God gave me a second chance, and we picked up another girl from a team, and we drove her, and they broke them into 3 fucking, 3 little fucking areas, and some girls batted, some girls fucking ran bases, some girls got, learned how to field, some girls learned how to, it was just tremendous. But in the middle of this, the first call I got was that there was a shooting in Boulder. I was so enthralled in the moment, the sunshine, my daughter, talking to other parents, that when my friend called me, he was like, it was George, my brother. He was like, it was the King Supers that we used to go to. And I'm like, really? And I didn't, like I said, guys, I was so in the moment that I didn't think about what was going on. Afterward, my daughter, we dropped the girl off, Nicole, and me and my daughter went. We got I got a vegetarian burrito, doesn't really matter, whatever. And we came home, and then last night I got a chance, just for some fucking reason against my best interest, I turned on that fucking CNN, and I was watching what was going on, and I was heartbroken. I was just fucking heartbroken. I told you guys 8 months ago that COVID wasn't the only problem we have right now. The problem that we have right now in this country is mental health. Mental health has gone to shit. How do we know? How do I know this? Because I suffered through it. I went through a fucking mental breakdown March, April, May. If you watch the first 5 episodes of this podcast, I was stuttering still. I wasn't myself. This is, hey man, it just happens. This isolation, changing careers, this puts a strain on people. You know, relationships, people, you know, people are really getting to think. This gives you a time to think, so I knew things were going to happen. You know, this thing up in fucking Minneapolis is a shame. The COVID, the amount of people dying. You know, this country is just going through a period of, we're unsettled still. You know, we've been locked in a cage for a year. You know, some people have no unemployment. Some people it's just everybody has a different way of handling things. For me, it was fucking going to fucking pills and fucking edibles and smoking pot all day, and I knew that wasn't the fucking answer. I had to deal with what was in front of me. But this Boulder thing last night really fucking made me fucking think, because that supermarket was a special place to me, as dumb as this sounds. And you know, guys, I tell you how I feel from the bottom of my heart on every fucking episode. Last night when I was looking at, first of all, that King Soopers was just a supermarket, and then if you went past down, there was a little tiny strip mall. And there was a bar. They had a couple things. I really don't remember. I knew they had a bar because they had a dinner special. And every night they had like a early dinner, like 5 to 7. You get like for $9, you got, and they made a tremendous trout almondine. And I would go there twice or 3 times a week. You know, that King Soopers, I lived in that area from September of 87 to April of 88. That is where I lived, South Boulder, when I kidnapped Vela. I lived across the street from that supermarket. That's the supermarket. I still remember all the shit that happened in that supermarket. I used to shop there. So I would shop kind of every other day. Let's say I would go for something to eat fresh. And I remember one Sunday, hungover, I, crossed the street. I didn't go to the yellow, like to the corner in the middle. I just cut across the street, jaywalking, what they call it. And while I was jaywalking, I heard a tire hit something. And it hit a wallet that was on the floor. And I remember like hitting the corner and going, somebody threw a wallet out of a car. Let me go see what's in there. And I just out of curiosity, I went over, picked up the wallet. They took the credit cards. They cleaned out everything. But there was a little secret compartment. And I opened it up, and there was $200 bills. I was never so happy in my fucking life. That's one of my pleasant fucking memories about that.